Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, 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 my collective, my angels, my loves. It's a Sunday morning. My little one is up, so excuse her if you hear any noise in the background. She's a little one, so she's going to make noise. Those of you who have mothers understand, okay? So I do feel right now the energy is someone is snooping around you. They're trying to find out what you're up to, what you're doing. I feel like it's a third party trying to pull in your energy. They trying to see what the fascination is. Somebody may actually be messing around with some candle magic, doing a tarot reading on you, and just trying to see what you know, how you're doing what you're doing, and what you do best. All right, so these for all those who's that snooping in my window. I feel right along with you, collective. I feel like somebody is snooping and pooping and peeping on me too. I can feel the energy, but it's okay because we are well protected, okay? God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in our spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant guide and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. May my good angel, my ancestors that guide me, protect me, my spirit team watch over me, advise me, give me the knowing to know how to read these cards, the intuition, the downloads that you give me, protect me, my family, the collective from all those negative energies, negative impulses, and definitely from the tricks of the trade of the enemy. I ask this in Jesus' name, amen. Who's that sneaking in our window? Somebody's trying to definitely investigate. Someone's investigating. Someone's peeping. Someone's pulling on your energy. Someone's inquiring about you. Someone's asking about you. Someone's trying to do black magic. I'm seeing it. Someone's candle magicing. Someone's seeing a therapist. Someone's not a therapist. Someone's seeing someone who does tarot. All right. Someone's paying someone who does tarot to do some work. Whether that person's paying someone to try to hold on to a third party they don't want to release, or somebody, your ex, trying to pay somebody to do a come to me spell to get back in you, or energy swap, okay? But someone's peeping in your energy. Who's that peeping in my window? Oh. Who's that peeping in my window? Oh. Definitely someone's in the energy. Someone's trying to get in the energy. Someone's trying to control you. They're trying to control you, control the outcome of the relationship, control the dynamic. They're trying to control what you do, control your finances, control how far you grow. If you're on a channel, they're trying to control that. They don't want it to grow. They don't want you to become popular. They don't want you to see the limelight. They want you to fail because you left them. You left them behind. Someone's trying to slow you down. They want to control the dynamic of your relationship, control your life. They don't want you to move on without them, but they're not ready to move on towards you. They have things in their life they need to settle. They have to finish. They have to get together before they can come towards you. And even if they decide to come towards you, they haven't even made up their mind that right now they even want to come towards you. You're still just a thought. Just a thought. Not a for sure decision. But they want to control your outcome, control you, have you sitting back, waiting. They don't like that you're out here being so independent on your own, making things happen. And making things happen without them. They don't know what you're up to. They don't know your next move, and it's bothering them. Someone can have a mobile home, live in a mobile home, or actually just want to travel your way, to see you, to say something to you, to say that, to see what you're up to say hi. Okay, Mommy's reading right now, okay? Later, you can have it later. Okay, interruption. See, someone wants to interrupt what you're doing. Okay, they want to interrupt your flow, your plan. They want to be a form of distraction for you. All right, they don't want to see you continue on the road where you're going. You see, I had to knock at a door. That's my little one. Came in and say something, but really said nothing. Just wanted to see what I was doing. That's what somebody who wants to come in as though they have something important to say, to get your attention, and then when they open their words, it's nothing but womp womp. They had nothing important to say. They just want to see if they can gain your attention. If you would stop doing what you were doing long enough to see if they have their foot in the door. This card is green, this mobile home. So this is somebody who wants to now try to balance a relationship between you, want to try to have some compassion towards you, want to say they want to open their heart towards you, want to say that they want to work on their relationship. But again, it's starting with control. So this is someone who wants to control the relationship. Okay? When the heart chakra is blocked, that is somebody who is dependent. They stay in codependent relationships, all right? They have relationship problems. They're usually in separation. So you are currently in separation with this person. Or if this person is married, they're going through a separation. Or if they did leave you for a third party, they are currently considering or going through a separation. Hence the mobile home. They want to move. They want to leave. Mobile home. They can be in between homes looking for a place to stay. Possibly want to come towards you because they want to tell you that they're leaving and that they need a place to stay, and they want to see if you can offer them a place to stay temporarily until they get on their feet. Although sometimes temporary is not temporary, because once they get in there and get settled, it will be hard as hell to get them back out. Tell you, someone's looking at what you're doing, you're making moves, and they want to come back towards you. The grass they thought was greener wasn't greener. Drinking beer. They're sitting back, drinking beer, thinking, listening, watching, contemplating, strategically trying to figure out, how am I going to get back to the collective? Because they didn't want to come at you honest and fair and sincere. Oh, no, no, no. That's too much. They have to control you. They have to control the conversation. They have to remain in control. This is someone who's very arrogant, thinks highly of themselves. Could be a Taurus or Aries or Capricorn. But this is somebody who likes to know what's going on, how it's happening, when it's going to happen. They always have to know what's happening. They don't like the unexpected. So they're sitting back, they're drinking their beer, talking with their friends possibly, or sitting alone, strategically trying to figure out how to gain control of the situation that they now at this current time do not have control on, because you somehow brought silence. You somehow moved on. You somehow went into separation. Okay? You've upset this person. They don't know what to do now that they're no longer in control. They may be overindulging. Your person could possibly drive a truck. Could be a white truck, since this card is white. Can't tell you the name, the make, the model of this truck right now. Also, truck also could symbolize moving, hauling things, carrying things. Truck, wanting to drive. Something that hauls a lot. I'm really quiet. No. Something that hauls a lot, carries a lot. Something that has a lot of room. Okay? So someone could be possibly trying to move items, want to move your weight. Alright, a truck is something that usually can get over obstacles. Things that a car cannot go over. Trucks have larger wheels. They're usually able to drive right through, climb over obstacles. So someone may have a truck. Someone may be thinking about getting a truck. Someone may be losing a truck or having transportation issues. Be quiet. Or having transportation issues with a truck. Okay, what else, Spirit Guides? Mama. Someone's hiding their sexuality. Someone's unsure about who they are. They're unsure about themselves. They don't really know who they are, who they want to be. Do they like men? Do they like women? Do they want to be abstinent? Do they want to be with 2 men at a time, 2 men at a time? Do they like it rough? Do they like it gentle? Do they want to have sex, make love? Do they maybe want to try a little bit of dominatrix? This person is just not sure of themselves. Do they want to be more their nurturing side or body more of their masculine energy? Do they want to be rough and tough? Maybe someone's put up that tough exterior for so long, and now they're tired of always having to be the tough guy, put up that tough exterior, always look hard, and now maybe they just want to be in a relationship where they can embody their feminine, aspects of themselves and be able to just relax, be nurturing, have a nurturing family, nurturing, loving, be their authentic selves, and know that it's okay. It doesn't make you weak. If you want to be vulnerable with the woman that you love, share your heart, do little things for them, care for them. That's romantic, not weak. Maybe someone's hiding that they were touched or as a child, and it bothers them. They don't even really enjoy sex, but they do it. Maybe someone's hiding that they are impotent, or that they want to dress up in particular clothing. They're not gay, but they just want to dress up. Or maybe someone's just hiding that there's a particular body shape of a woman that they like, they prefer. Life Path 3. Creative expression, communicate. Often optimistic and enjoy sharing ideas. You may be dealing with a Life Path 3, someone who is ready to come in and express, communicate, tell you now a little bit more about themselves, what they want, what they gain, with their hopes and dreams. Maybe be a little bit vulnerable now to you. Somebody who wants to be optimistic, who wants to share some ideas with you, maybe collaborate with you with what you're doing. Someone who held back from you in the past, now saying that since that didn't work, I want to be open. Sorry, guys. Another distraction. This is what I'm talking about. Distractions. Somebody wants to distract you. Come in and be a distraction to you. Keep you off your journey from where you've gone, because they don't want to be left behind. Like I'm saying, they want to control. Jeez. What else here, guys? Give me 2 more. Let's move on. Because I really feel like right now, somebody's peeping in the energy. Who's that peeping in the window? Shh. We have teacher. Somebody might want you to teach them something. Some of you may be coming across as a teacher, a spiritual teacher out here to educate the collective, show them some things about spirituality, right and wrong, lessons that you've learned, and enlighten them about self-worth, knowing how to place boundaries, good love, bad love, toxic unions, getting to know thyself, okay? Getting to look within, meditation. Some of you could be a school teacher, all right? Some of you could be going to school to be a teacher, or some of you could feel like this relationship that you were in has taught you a lesson on what to look for, red flags to look for in a relationship. It has taught you how to place boundaries, how to know your worth, taught you what it is that you really need and don't need in a relationship anymore. It has taught you to stand up for yourself, okay? So this relationship has taught you plenty of lessons. So that's where we are with this. Let's get one more. Being sued, your person, it's 2 hiding behind here. Being sued, your person could be being sued. They probably got themselves in a situation. Maybe they started a business and they're being sued. Maybe someone had an accident or something went wrong with the business. Maybe they got one of those PPP loans, and they fraudulently, and now they're being sued and need to pay it back. Okay. Maybe they did some fraudulent work and they're being sued. Maybe they got in a car accident, they're being sued. We did have truck out here. Someone could have been driving a truck and got in a car accident and they're being sued because the accident was their fault. We do have drink beer, truck, and being sued. Is it possible that someone received a DUI, got into an accident from driving a truck, hit something, could have hit a mobile home or something else mobile, and now they're being sued from this car accident from drinking beer, this DUI accident? That's a possibility. And this could have been on last path 3 that did this. Someone with a big sexual appetite. And maybe being in this DUI car accident that they're being sued from has taught them a lesson. Perhaps it's taught them a lesson about drinking and driving. That's a possibility. What else? And then let's get more into it. Still feel like that person's hiding something about the sexuality. If this person is constantly going out there having sex with multiple partners, it's something behind that. They're not just doing it for the fun of it. It's something that happened that's causing them to look for some type of fulfillment, something they're not healing. Simba, our last card. Someone who lost a parent, finding their way, their strength, and their courage. Yes, we're dealing with someone who lost a parent more than likely at a young age, if not a child, as a teenager or a young adult. We're dealing in their sacral chakra. God speaks to me every time. I just said somebody who's having sex is having sex because of something that happened in their childhood. This person lost a parent at a very young age. And this is in the sacral chakra, this is somebody that's in their sensual chakra. They're acting out of lust. They are being very sexual. Okay, and when the sacral chakra is blocked, it causes for emotional instability, guilt, shame, and sexual problems. So this is going to come out in many ways. They're either going to keep having sex, trying to find that warmth, that love, that nurturing, that something that makes them feel at home, that gives them that feeling that they had, that love that gave, that mothering love, something that just makes them feel right. Or they just going to just keep having sex because they're trying to numb what they're feeling, that loss of their parent, okay? Because they're just not dealing with it, closing it, and coming to grips with it. They're hiding it. This person still may be angry about it, not willing to accept it. They need to celebrate that, say what they say, go to the cemetery, go to the water, light a candle, talk to that parent, establish a relationship with that parent. Possibly this person was angry with the mother when the mother passed away, may have said some bad things or rude things or argumentative before the mom died and just didn't say something peaceful, and they're still carrying that. All right, but this person needs to find the strength and the courage to move on. I feel like this person is drinking a lot of beer, with coping with the fact that they don't have their mother around, possibly lost more than just a mother. Okay, but this person is just still holding on to a lot, and they're having all these sexual escapades. They're not allowing themselves to actually allow love to come in and have real loving relationships. They're just hopping from one place to the next, just getting in these superficial relationships that aren't touching because they don't want to feel that closeness of the bond of the relationship right now, because they're afraid of losing that person the same way they lost this mother. Okay, so let's get into the read. I tell you, someone's peeping in your window. Someone's peeping into your energy. This person is peeping in your energy. They're peeping into your energy because they care about you. You came as close than anyone to this person. This person, you reminded them of their mother. The love you gave, the nurturing you gave, maybe the little small tokens you gave. Something about you, collective, reminded this person of home, of mom. And they came as close to loving you as any other woman, and that scared them shitless. Let's get into the read. Let me go with tarot. Give me something I'm controlling. Thank you. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is what you were dealing with. Um, this is somebody who's generally very reliable, does a lot of hard work, moves very slow. When they see what they want something, they don't just rush in it. They like to take the time, watch it grow, go slow, see if you're going to change, see if you're the same person day in, day out, see what the possibilities are. They don't really wish to give their heart or put their money into something if it's going to be a fail. They want to invest in something that's going to actually reach its success. Okay, they're very disciplined in what they do and the instructions they take. They're also very cheap. Okay, but they do a lot of hard work and they are usually reliable. So you had an earth sign that had their eye on you, collective. But I know this earth sign moves very slow with you in the relationship. This earth sign held back how they felt. It hurt your heart. This earth sign broke your heart for many ways. This earth sign, you could have dealt with this earth sign for years because Pentacles do talk about years. And the fact that we have a King of Pentacle, this went way above 5 years, okay? And over this 5 year period of time, this Pentacle, because he moves so slow and he's so practical about what he does, this person hid from you his emotions. He did not put time into you. He did not put energy into you. He did not even tell you what he wanted with you. He stayed indecisive, not wanting to choose, not really building, not putting too much, just doing a little to keep you in his grasp, okay? But nothing to really solidify what you meant to him and where you guys were going. I feel like you got tired of this. This person also had third party relationships that he was putting you in. If he was not married and seeing or had a long term relationship, he definitely was seeing other people. Okay, hence the Three of Swords. And you walked away from this person that hurt you because you got tired. You got tired of waiting. You got tired of waiting and never knowing what was going to happen. This person gaslighting you, manipulating you, making you think that, okay, we're going to have this. And when you say something, then of course they felt like you were complaining, you were in your feelings, you're just being emotional, you're just having a bad day. No, you weren't having a bad day. Your senses were going off that there was something wrong and you wanted to communicate with it. But Knight of Pentacles does not communicate. So they did not communicate the truth to you, okay? They withheld from you. This caused you to walk. This caused you heartbreak for you, so you walked away. You walking away. In the beginning, this Knight of Pentacles was fine. He was accepting of it because he had his other parties to play with, if you will. But as time went on, he started realizing, yeah, I'm playing. I have these other parties. I'm drinking my beer. I'm living life. I'm having sex. I'm doing what I want to do out with my friends and family. But it's not the same because they don't have you, collective. You brought something different. What else? So he's heartbroken. Yeah, he's heartbroken. He's having family conflict. There's conflict in the home where he is and with the person that he chose over you, okay? He lacks stability. He's losing money just because his heart isn't in it. Whatever business he was trying to start is not starting. Remember, I say being sued. Possibly that business got sued. Possibly it was started with some bad money, bad loan, okay? Sneaky stuff that went on there. So they got to pay that back. He probably hooked up with somebody who's got a lot of bad credit issues that they need to pay off and pay back. All right, he's trying to disinherit himself from this family. Maybe he thought the family was going to come in with some type of inheritance. He was going to gain something, and he's not. He's realizing he's not. So now he's wanting to break whatever family traditions that they had and how they were moving forward and how they were making money because he's having so much financial loss, so much conflict in the home, even with the person he chooses and with the family. And he's thinking about you. Because I said, who's that peeping in the window? He's thinking about you. He's confused now. He's confused, like, what is going on? Like, I thought things were going well. I had my business going. I thought everything was going in the right direction. And I thought I was going to get this up and going. I had the loan. I had this person. They were giving me energy. They were love bombing on me. Everything was going fine. Now everything's falling apart. Well, partially everything's falling apart because it's karma. That's thing one. Secondly, you're having mental blocks now because that's, well, karma. The universe is getting back at you because you handled everything so dishonest. You were dishonest, so now your world is falling apart. Chaos is coming. You're reaping what you've sown. That's the problem, okay? You're confused now. You don't know what to do. You don't know why things are happening the way they are. You're indecisive about what route to take, how to fix it, how to make things right. You have a mental blocks, like what do I do now? The collective is on your mind 24/7 today. And that's why I feel like this person's out there trying to do some type of root work, okay? Because they feel it's you. They want to come and talk to you and they want to say something to you, you know. They think you're behind it for sure. They really think you're behind it. And they're trying to feel like, how can I approach the collective? How can I say something to the collective about what's going on with me? And I feel like you're willing to hear them out. All right. They want to come and say things not going right in their life. All right. They want to say that they ask you, hey, are you doing something to them? They may want to say something sarcastic because you have your sword up. They want to say something sarcastic, but you're using discernment. Like, you're willing to hear what they have to say, but you're ready to cut them off at the knees if they don't come at you correctly. And you are on guard that somebody's trying to enter your energy. You're on guard that someone has something to say. It's like you're sitting, waiting, aimed, and ready. Okay? Because you know someone's peeping at your window. There is somebody. Yeah, that somebody's in anxiety. They want to release that anxiety. They want some inner peace. They're tired of all the drama they're going through. They want to have some inner peace. They want to calm down. They want to find some calmness of their life. They feel like ever since you've gone away, their life has been turmoil. They think that if by coming to you, they can release some of the karma. They want to evade their karma. They want to run from it, okay? And they don't know what to do other than to come and talk to you. They may be being guided to come and talk to you. So because you're in their head 24 hours a day. Give me one more. Yeah, because they see you out here diligently working on your craft. That's what you're doing. You're developing a skill that they didn't even know that you had, which is called your telepathic, your intuition, your clairvoyance, whatever you have, whatever new gift you're working on, you're doing it, and it's bothering them. They didn't know you had it. Okay, look at you. You're protected by Michael the Archangel. I told you that you're protected. This masculine energy wants to come back towards you, but you're protected. Someone's peeping in your window. Someone's peeping in your energy. What's going on in their environment? Thank you. Yeah, they're looking. They're looking within you. This masculine is looking at what you have going on and trying to see what's going on, but you're protected by Michael the Archangel. He's protecting you from any harm. I'm telling you, someone's getting a reading on you. Someone's asking a reader about you. Someone's watching on you. Someone's doing magic on you. Love spell, manifesting, rainbow magic. They're doing something. They're trying to manipulate the energy to see what you have going on. Stop your growth. Stop your flow. Okay, they keep trying to do a energy swap, identity swap, sex magic, anything. They want to stop you from moving on the way that you're moving on, from manifesting. They don't want to be on bottom while you're on top. They're fine if you're on bottom with them, but how dare you move on from them, leave them heartbroken, and you grow and you shine. No, that would just be a cherry on the cake, right? No, you can't do that. What's going on with this person? Who is this peeping in my collective window? Somebody being antisocial right now, staying away from other people and their feelings. They feel like you're giving them silent treatment. They feel left out, but they're covering up how they really feel, okay? They're really covering up that they're in their feelings. They don't want people to know that you've got them in their head. They're trying to act like they don't care, but they do care. They care. They care that you're out here breathing, letting go, enjoying your life, recharging, clearing your mind, while they're suffering consequences, okay, for their bad choices that they made, for giving you mixed signals. They care. They just don't want people to know it because, you know, they want to look so masculine, so tough. They're drowning inside. They're slowly drowning inside. Some of them are crying when they take a shower. Some of them, when they're alone, they're crying, thinking about it. They feel like they hit rock bottom. They feel like they've overextended. They overplayed their hand. All right. Some of you divorced this person or separated from this person if you were legally tied to them. If not, you just went to separation and walked away. Threw your hands up and blocked them from your social media, blocked them from your phone. You just blocked them, period, from communication because they were covering up things from you. They weren't showing you who they really were. They were hiding. They were being deceptive. And you said, no, play with somebody else. And you threw your hands up. You said, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm standing up for myself. I'm cutting ties with you. It's got them feeling paranoid now because they don't know what you're doing, who you're doing, and how you're doing it. Are you coming back? If you're not coming back, they don't know what you know about them. Then they're like, what does the collective know? They walked away, but I don't even know what all they know. They know everything that I've done or not. You knew enough to run. You knew enough to not make any excuses. You knew enough to get the hell up out of there, pack your bags and get out of there. You knew that much. Whatever you knew, whether you had physical evidence or not, you knew it was time to leave. So you left. You blocked them and you moved on. And this person's now longing for you, okay, longing to have dinner with you, have a drink with you, want to talk to you, want to have a reunion with you. But they're still out here living their nightlife. They haven't changed. That's the thing. They want you, but they've done no work to change. So why are they peeping in my collective's window? Because there's communication issues between you, and they're possibly having car issues, may need a ride. Remember we had a truck out here, a mobile home. They may need, or this person may even be coming towards you. The mixed retrograde is in November, so your person could be a Scorpio. They want you to open up your heart and talk to them again. Forgive them. They want to come back. You're being warned. Proceed with caution with talking to this person. It's more information that you don't know that you need to find out for yourself about this person. This person you need to know is a gold digger. They're coming in to get something from you, to benefit from you in some type of way. They have bad health. Okay, they may need you to take care of them. Spirit guides want you to move on from them. Keep your distance from them. Let go, transform, continue doing what you need to do. Give this thing time. Give yourself time to heal. If they want to come back, the answer is no. As far as do you need to move on, the answer is yes. Okay, but this is my reading for you today. Let me give you a motivational message. And I'll give you this motivational message, and then we're going to call it a read. I hope it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe. If it did, leave a comment. And just know somebody is peeping in your window because they want to know what you have going on. They don't feel like, okay, return to the body. When I am caught up in stressful moments, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. When you feel stressed, recognize and see what you're doing. Are you clenching your fist or shaking your leg, knee shaking, foot shaking? When you start seeing these outwardly signs about yourself, realize that you're stressing over something and try to think about what's stressing you. Then think about a white light, water, whatever brings you peace and calm, and try to relax yourself, okay? I'm not going to read the others. I'm just going to read that one. Oh, I will read this one. Get focused. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute for more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life, what I would do, how I'd react, and who I'd tell. I picture it all through my continued alignment with my desires, then begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. Always, if you want to manifest something, picture it, draw a picture, make a vision board, visualize it daily, write it down, speak it out, say it, visualize what you want, always, okay? So I hope you enjoyed my style of reading. I enjoy speaking to you, and happy Sunday to you guys. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday, Virgos, and have a good day.